Shane Van Gisbergen just changed the NASCAR world on its head. The Supercars ace everyone doubted on ovals is now silencing critics one race at a time. Fans can't believe how fast he's adapted, and this is only his rookie year. When Van Gisbergen first entered NASCAR, the world already knew his credentials on road and street courses. His debut victory on the Chicago street course in 2023 was nothing short of historic, instantly marking him as one of the best road racers to ever touch a NASCAR steering wheel. Yet, while his adaptability on street circuits impressed, there was an unspoken assumption hanging over his move to the Cup Series. Ovals would be his undoing. The transition from braking zones, curbing, and left-right balance to the continuous high-speed discipline of turning left at over 180 miles per hour wasn't a small one. Many international stars had tried before and found themselves outmatched. That's why his 2025 season became such a revelation. Early in the year, Van Gisbergen admitted that his performances on ovals were far from ideal. His average finish in the first 14 oval races hovered around 26th place, showing the steep learning curve he faced. Even for a driver as skilled as he is, the nuances of drafting, side biting, tire management, and pack positioning took time to master. NASCAR's ovals are not just about speed, they're about rhythm, airflow, and trust in the car over long stints. But by the middle of the season, something began to change. The Kaulig Racing team, along with crew chief Bruce Schlicker, began refining their setups, tailoring the car more closely to Van Gisbergen's driving feel. Slowly, the gaps began to close. By July, the signs of improvement were clear. His average finish across the following set of oval races improved to just above 22nd, showing steady progress. Each lap completed was an education, each finish a small victory in his ongoing adaptation to NASCAR's uniquely demanding environment. Then came Kansas Speedway. On September 28th, Van Gisbergen earned his first ever top 10 finish on a true oval track, a moment that carried far more weight than the result sheet alone could show. It wasn't just a number, it was validation that his methodical approach was working. For a driver who had been open about his learning curve, standing inside the top 10 among established Cup veterans was a symbolic milestone. Fans noticed too. Social media lit up with praise from NASCAR supporters who had followed his struggles since Daytona. One fan summed up the collective reaction perfectly. "Have you not watched the races? He has vastly improved on ovals." Van Gisbergen himself echoed that sentiment, reflecting after the season that it had been more than we probably ever hoped for. He spoke openly about how much he'd learned about oval racing and how every track, from short circuits to superspeedways, taught him something different. He said that the variation of the NASCAR schedule had been one of his favorite aspects, highlighting the constant switch between disciplines. "I like how the tracks vary throughout the year," he explained. "You never really get comfortable, and that's what makes it exciting." Those words reveal something deeper about Van Gisbergen's mindset. He didn't come to NASCAR expecting to dominate right away. He came to grow. That humility and curiosity became the foundation of his success. Many international drivers struggle because they bring expectations from their own racing worlds, assuming their prior experience will translate perfectly. Van Gisbergen did the opposite. He approached each oval as if he were a rookie all over again, willing to absorb advice, feedback, and criticism from everyone around him. Van Gisbergen's progress also reflected Kaulig Racing's growing strength. Once seen as an underdog team, Kaulig gained new energy through his precision and consistency. His feedback helped engineers refine setups and strategies, leading to better results as the season went on. Adding to the excitement, he'll switch from the number 88 to the iconic number 97 next season, a number once made famous by Kurt Busch and legends like Parnelli Jones. Bringing back number 97 connects NASCAR history with a new era, and Busch himself praised the choice, saying it felt right to see it in such capable hands. The switch to number 97 also symbolizes a new chapter in Van Gisbergen's journey. The rookie phase is over. The learning period on ovals is behind him. Now he enters the next season not as a driver trying to survive, but as one looking to contend. There's a clear narrative forming, one that mirrors his career-long habit of mastering new challenges. Whether in supercars, endurance events, or now in NASCAR, he's proven that adaptability can be a weapon as powerful as raw speed. Looking back, it's remarkable how quickly the tide turned. In the early months of the season, there were whispers of doubt. Critics wondered whether Van Gisbergen had made the right decision to leave behind his dominance in Australia for the chaos of stock cars. Some questioned if the steep curve of learning ovals would break his momentum, but by year's end, those doubts had evaporated. His steady climb and public acknowledgement of his struggles made fans root for him even harder. NASCAR fans, known for respecting hard work and perseverance, began to see Van Gisbergen not just as a visiting star, but as one of their own. The technical side of his growth deserves credit as well. NASCAR ovals require different vehicle dynamics from anything he had experienced before. The cars are heavier, less responsive, and depend heavily on aerodynamics and mechanical grip. Van Gisbergen's background in precision driving helped him understand feedback quickly, allowing his team to fine-tune suspension settings and tire pressures that suited his smoother driving style. This collaboration paid off in consistency. Instead of aggressive starts followed by fading positions, he began holding his own deeper into races. Fans took notice of how his racing IQ began to shine through late in the year. His timing in traffic improved, and his ability to manage long green flag runs grew sharper. Analysts began noting that he was beginning to think like a cup driver, balancing aggression with patience. That shift from reacting to predicting is what often separates rookies from veterans, and Van Gisbergen seemed to cross that line earlier than expected. Shane Van Gisbergen's rookie year wasn't just about racing, it was about bridging worlds. His move from Supercars to NASCAR brought global attention, with fans from New Zealand and Australia following his journey. By season's end, he reflected with gratitude, admitting the year exceeded expectations. Getting competitive on ovals became one of his proudest milestones, the result of endless practice, teamwork, and determination to master something completely new. It's not often that a driver finds himself respected by both American veterans and global racing fans in the same year, but Van Gisbergen managed it. His calm demeanor, analytical mind, and fearless racing have turned him into one of NASCAR's most interesting figures. His first year wasn't about chasing championships, it was about building a foundation. Now with that foundation solidly in place, the future looks far more promising. Heading into 2026, Shane Van Gisbergen's focus shifts from learning to winning. The story is no longer about adapting to ovals, it's about chasing victories. The number 97 cars carry high expectations, and he's proven that pressure only makes him stronger. His rookie year wasn't about dominance, but about evolution, showing how quickly he turned from newcomer to contender. Now, he's ready to take the next step and challenge NASCAR's best. What makes his story so appealing is that it's still unfolding. Every lap he runs in 2026 will build on what he learned this season. Every oval he revisits will carry a deeper understanding. His relationship with Kaulig Racing will likely grow stronger as the team integrates more data and experience into their setups. The potential for a breakout year is real, and so is the anticipation among fans. Van Gisbergen's rookie year wasn't about perfection, it was about growth. He left his comfort zone, faced failure head-on, and turned it into progress. From dazzling fans on road courses to conquering ovals that once challenged him, Shane Van Gisbergen proved that patience and drive can redefine success. As the new season begins, he's no longer the outsider. He's the contender ready to carry the number 97 legacy forward.